Hey, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. I am moving out of my apartment today, so a little bit busy, but still wanted to give you a quick update on what I've been doing lately. Kind of closed out the Bitcoin short I was in yesterday. I know a lot of people were like, the video yesterday didn't age well. Things changed, but I still took profits on that short from yesterday and closed it out and went long last night. That worked really well. Woke up in Pump City. Another trade I'm in right now. We'll see if that plays out. Wouldn't be fair to show you guys that because there are people paying for it. If you guys are interested in exclusive Discord, link in the description below. Showed a Dogecoin swing short. I still think this could do relatively well, even though it is pretty underwater right now. This is a driven Bitcoin driven rally, kind of, especially with I haven't looked at actual percentages, but especially with the Bitcoin dominance. Let's actually take a quick look at that because it is just kind of like a lot of people did not expect it being, this low. See where finally 5ELX is, bam, pump right there. So a lot of people did not expect it, obviously, in a bear market being this low. Obviously, stable coins, Ethereum merge, those are things that are keeping it lower. But I do think it should come up to, 41%, a few more percentages here. And what we could see is, Bitcoin kind of leading this rally for maybe the next few days, especially with the green dot on the 2-day. We are coming into a weekend, so I feel like either you're gonna, come up a little bit more here. Like this is a huge area right here, 22, this pocket. These pockets tend to, not really during this pump, but a lot of times historically these spiral line pockets tend to work very well. If you look at the weekly too, just to show you guys some, high time frames right here. The weekly, you're gonna get a bullish div relatively soon. However, it's a big time frame. It's a weekly. We could crash down to 13K, 12K before this happens. But if we do get this bullish div here, the next green dot would be a bullish div, and you confirm that bullish div, the likelihood we bottomed out is a lot higher. However, what we could have happen is kind of something like this, like the reverse of this, where you come up a bit, you go into a mini bull market. Maybe you come up to 30K, I don't know, something like that in the next few months. And after midterms, you come all the way back down and make a lower low. That would repeat this pattern. A few people have talked about that. I do think it is possible. With everything going on in the macro, with the Fed, it seems to still want to be hawkish. It doesn't seem like you've bottomed out yet, especially with how the S&P 500 looks. But there's always going to be little rallies here. Bullish div on the daily right here. So I may be looking to potentially add to my my long right now once this confirms in 8 hours. We are coming into the weekend, so it could get a little dicey here. Also, some of these lower time frames, some good curvature with the money flow. RSI is still together, so it seems like you may be able to continue this rally a little bit. 4 hour as well. This confirms in the green, just the money flow crossover to the green, about 7 minutes. That's also a place to look to potentially add to the Bitcoin long right here. I don't think I would open necessarily a new trade right there, especially coming into the weekend, but adding to the trade risk-free, and that's a lot of money can be made doing that in trading. It's all about hedging your bets in the right way, so you're going to be profitable over time. You can't win every trade. So yeah, and then we have potentially a bearish div. We did have a bearish div here, but that's not playing out too well. We're just making new highs. We're making new highs for Bitcoin, but not Ethereum right now. New local highs for Bitcoin, but not Ethereum. So it's a Bitcoin-driven rally, which is not what I really expected when you have an Ethereum merge coming up, when you have the merge coming up. So we're in some interesting times here, guys. In terms of lower time frames, what's going to happen right now, it does look more bearish, at least for some consolidation, maybe a pullback to this high volume area right here. Is there any other spiral line? Yeah, maybe a pullback to this spiral line would be pretty healthy on the way up, or we just reject downward from this level. Now let's move on to Ethereum a little bit here. Ethereum's a little bit more, this is one of the things I've been looking to do a short in, and I'd be a little bit more comfortable showing this right now. See, it is a green dot in the weekly, not a bullish div just yet. Confirmed, green dot in the 2-day, curving up with the money flow, which is more bullish overall. You do have the split RSIs here. They're still split apart, which makes me think it could be kind of like here. This is where your real bearish case, like, look, you just come down a lot. It could be a huge bull trap. September is always a bad month, so the market likes to play games with you. Be careful, guys. And some of these lower time frames, money flow generally is coming out in your 12-hour there. I don't really like how that looks too much. And you're going to get some bearish divs relatively soon on your 5-hour. So this momentum wave is lower, especially if we reject from this point, which it seems most likely that we will. Obviously, in trading, you're never going to be right 100% of the time. But given, I kind of jumped the gun a little early here, but given that we're about to get, more bearish divs here on some of these lower time frames, it seems like you should come down at least a little bit here. I know there's always like scam wicks up and stuff. That's just part of the game. You're not gonna win them all, but always look to kind of re-enter, be on top of it. Your lower time frames are looking pretty promising for the the short position. Another bearish div printing under 15-minute confirms in 5 minutes. I do like how that looks. Same bearish div right there in the 10-minute, and your 6-minute money flow has been coming out for a while here. So I generally think, you're going to come down a bit more here, probably to 1700 or something would be a good place at least, to come down to, maybe even 688, these areas. We could look at, I guess, draw a local fib level to see, kind of from here to here, what's in between. This is probably a big area. 1670 is going to be a big area right now for the short term. Coming into the weekend, if you have longs that are doing really well with profits locked in, good place to just let them ride, maybe add to them risk-free. That's what I'm looking to do. Never financial advice though, guys. Anything could happen. That's a quick update on the market right now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Check out my exclusive Discord, link in the description below. Check out my trading course if you want to get into TA, how I do all my trades, my strategies, trading psychology, why I think a lot of people lose in this game, all that type of stuff. A lot of people really liked it. Discount code down below. It's on evanaldo.com, so check that out. Let's see, Market Cipher, link in the description below. That's the TA tool I use. If you guys are not familiar, you guys are new to the channel, so check that out. That should be it. There's a few other links below as well. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye. Oh, and by the way, really good promo for just you guys that I negotiated with BITGET. Link in the description below if you want to create a new account. So check that out. There's only a few more spots open for that promo. So check it out. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.